Marine General Smedley Butler, a man who won 2 Medals of Honor, after all he had gone through, said there are only 2 things worth fighting for: our homes and the Bill of Rights. And that's why we're here today. That's the only things worth fighting for, and that's all we have. Without freedom, there is no America. Now I'm going to have Sheriff Mack come forward and say a few words.
Yes. Vanessa, could you come here for a minute? As a former sheriff of Arizona, I want to offer you our most sincere apologies for what happened to you and your family. This should not have happened anywhere in America, should not have happened in Arizona, and everyone that was responsible for this owes you an apology, and your 2 small children as well. Y les voy a decir a todos los familiares de José Guerena que viven aquí en Arizona o en México, los sentimos mucho. José debería estar aquí con nosotros ahorita. Y eso fue no una equivocación, fue un pecado real. Y lo sentimos mucho y los queremos. Les ofrecemos nuestro corazón. Nuestro corazón está sangrando hoy como el suyo. Y les ofrecemos también nuestro cariño. We love you. Thank you so much for being here.
We're so sorry.
One final comment on all of this. Having spent 20 years in law enforcement, and 8 of it right here in Arizona, please, let's look at what we are doing. This did not need to happen. Tactically speaking, this did not need to happen. This could have been handled so much easier. And I guess we saw that this was not a major affair when these guys found what was inside that home. Nothing illegal. And even if it was, we have got to change our policies and our tactics. SWAT teams all across this country are overused and are used on calls that they shouldn't be used on. And let's start getting real, and let's look at ourselves and look at what we're doing. And it's high time, nationwide, not just here in Arizona, but we have got to readdress what's going on with our SWAT team usage and our SWAT policies. For God's sake, isn't this time we all woke up? And just like the Gettysburg Address says, Abraham Lincoln said, it is rather for us, the living, to be dedicated to these principles that some have given their all for, like Jose Guerena. And let's be real here. Let's make sure he didn't die in vain. Thanks.
You're here.
And all of us, every one of us, we're sworn oath to support and defend the Constitution. How many here did? We are all to blame. We've been negligent in our responsibilities, whether we're military, police, firefighters, whatever our service was. It's up to us to defend the Constitution. That's what our oath is for. And that does not expire until you do. And so I encourage all of you to do as Sheriff Mack just said. Make sure this death was not in vain. Make sure this is a start. Reclaiming our Bill of Rights, reclaiming our Constitution, and assuring to our posterity, to our children, freedom. And you cannot be free if the agents of the state can come in your door at any time and put machine guns in the face of your family. That's not right. And so it's up to all of us. As Sheriff Mack said in the video we made about this, law enforcement in this country owns part of the problem, but not the only part of the problem. The judges and the lawyers and the politicians are part of the problem too. But it's all responsibility of all of us to correct this. Now I'm going to have Captain Gregory Gooch, U.S. Navy, a Merchant Marine, and he's going to present our plaque to the family. Captain Gooch.
Vanessa, please. On behalf of Oath Keepers, I would like to read this plaque, and then I will present it to Vanessa. In memory of Jose Manuel Hereña, expressing our condolences, honoring his service to the country and to his family. Oath Keepers pledge in his name to prevent this from happening to others, bringing thereby much gain for America in his sacrifice. Semper Fidelis, Oath Keepers, May 30, 2011.
Amen.
I am so sorry for you.
Okay, go ahead.